You're just going to come to the floor for the sequence. You'll want your Theraband with the bunny ears and also a bolster. Any bolster will do. I just want you elevated a little bit off the floor. So find yourselves a comfortable seat on your bolster. I'm going to turn a little sideways to you. You might want to have your legs crossed. You could also be kneeling with the bolster in between your legs. Either is fine. And if you'd like to be higher up than this, stack yourselves up. And we'll just take the hands up to the front of ourselves. Push your palms forward and pull your fingers back until you feel an awareness moving through the bottom skin of your arms. And protract your chin a few times. See if you feel that anywhere going down to your fingers. And slowly begin to rotate the hands in and out. So this isn't specifically a nerve floss, but it has that aspect of just experimenting with different angles to see what weird connections we might find between positions of our hands and where our shoulders feel like they have impingements, or where our neck maybe tells us it needs a crack or an adjustment. And then bend your elbows, slowly wipe your arms out to the side like you are a winged beast. Stretch out, retract your scapula, pull them together, squeeze back, and then round them forwards. This is the piece where we add a little drama. So make this yours. You know, whether it's drag queen or swan lake, I'm sure you can find an image that works for strength as well as almost exaggeration. Anywhere it feels like your wrists need a stretch or your elbows need a stretch, do that. Get fancy. You have one more. And then rest. You can shake your hands out for a moment. Bring your hands down to your knees. Take stock of your bodies now, mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. I think like challenge, boundaries, gratification, letting pieces of yourself feel seen are all equally important benefits of exercise, along with challenging our muscles and our balance. There's emotional aspects that feed into a sense of balance and strength in our bodies. And then we'll just take the band back behind our back. So I can put it in my hands. I'm not going to overly describe how I loop it. You'll figure it out. And then bring it behind you. You do want to get the loop so that it's in front of yourself. And that the band itself is underneath your arms. So if I have my hands straight here, it's a straight line of the band going all the way behind me. And then just flex your hands. And let's move our ribs back. And then just move the ribs forward. So it's like the band pulls them forward and you can feel the scapula move together in your back. And keep on doing that and find different rotations of your hands. And then rest. And we'll just take the band down a little bit. You can move your ribs with it. And then bring it up. And feel how raising your arms up helps the ribs to move up and down as well now. Twice more. And if you or any clients have shoulder issues, what's really cool about this is that they're actually able to raise their arms higher than they would without the band. Open the arms out the side. Release the hands down, the band can drop around your waist, and just do a couple of head rolls side to side. Getting a sense of being very broad in the shoulders, noting that your scapula are also wide. Bring the band back up. Push the hands forward and nod your chin down and up. See if you can find a stretch from where the band is behind your ribs all the way through the skull. And then we'll add some thoracic movements. So round, bring your hands down, round your ribs back as you go down. And then take the ribs up, take the head back, take the arms up as you go back. And notice that if you push into the band, it lifts you up off your hips. So you can get more of a comfortable stretch back without feeling like you might fall. One more. Open the arms up, out, and down. Let's bring them behind ourselves. Just wrap the hands a couple of times so we can get a stretch behind us. Push the arms behind you. So we're trying to raise them up as our heads down. And then lift yourself up and pull your chest up and try to push your arms out. And if you need more space, go ahead. It doesn't have to be massive flexibility. I dropped an AirPod there. It doesn't have to be about massive flexibility. It's just that cathartic burst of opening through the upper ribs. And you can fly your hands here. And then again, dive, round. And then stretching up. A little flapping behind yourself. And come around. Okay, we're going to come off of the bolster for a second.